Hey YouTube, this is Rack6D here with another video concerning the PsVita clone. As you can see here, I have a picture of the PsVita clone itself. It's exactly the same model as mine, where mine's a little different than the others. It has, well actually mine has PsVita on the front of it, but for some reason they thought it was a good idea to put it in black font. But most of them you're going to see it has PSP or MP5 on the front of them. Anyway, enough about the looks. What I'm making this video for today is to show you on this Dingo blog site. Apparently someone took it upon themselves to look up the firmware on the PsVita clone, or media player like they like to call it, and find out what the firmware is and extract it. And what they found out is that it's similar to a JXD device. Now if you don't know what a JXD device is, it's similar like the PsVita clone, but it also does more, and many of their devices run on Android, which is easier to hack or mod or put custom ROMs onto. Now, this user said they wouldn't go into the firmware or try to change anything, but they did let you download the firmware, and that's what I went ahead and did already. This is a straight dump of the ROM that was actually on the system itself. A few files are different than on mine. As you can see, this is basically the configurations, I guess, from the different systems. And if anybody wondered what systems can this device can run, like what games, I guess, the Super Nintendo and the regular Nintendo, Mega Drive, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. But yeah, it'd be the same as Genesis, if anybody wonder what the Mega Drive. But yeah, these are like lists of sounds for when you start the game or use the camera. These are a list of the games that came on the system itself, apparently. And this has the thumbnails that you would see when you start up the game. Alright, let's move on to the more interesting parts of this firmware dump. As you can see, there's different apps. Open up this a little bit bigger. Okay, as you can see, has a different names of the apps that are on the device itself: ebook reader, emulator, explorer, has the camera app. Oh, these are not different apps actually. These are just program files that are telling the device to do different things. Like, hey, the user pressed this button to do this, so you emulate a game now. I think. I don't know. I may be wrong. But I know someone in the comments section below, you typing all capital letters. So no, it does this and this and that. You know, because everybody on YouTube is an expert apparently. Anyway, there's a game card driver for what reason I don't know. Game Boy Advance BIOS. I'm trying not to make this very long, but I noticed, if anybody notices in my videos, where you click this, the key 1, right? Oh, man, right. I forgot about that. Need to play this back in a regular media player. Okay, I don't know if you guys can catch that sound or you can hear it, but what that sound is basically is when you press a button on the system. And key 1, 2, and 3 are the key sounds, or the key tones, at least that's what's according to the system itself, which you can change from the different keys that you see here. I may have skipped over one thing I thought was kind of important. This is the font file. Now on the system itself, when you go into settings, it also asks to, which I thought was a little different than usual, and apparently this is the font that it uses. It is fairly simple, but I wonder if I change the name of the font or picked out a font that I liked and changed it to this, then maybe I'll be able to load up a different font. But all these other files, I'm not too sure what these are at least corresponding to, but many of them are fairly simple, like registering and releasing, the radio, the settings, and like there's the shut off sound, tools, TV out, like apparently there's gyros for that too. Apparently there's an upgrade driver, but on the system itself it just says it's system, like it's labeled as system check. Okay, I'm thinking it's checking for a new firmware, but when you plug it into a USB it doesn't do anything. It just like continues to check whatever it's checking apparently. And then there's a driver for VRAM, which I didn't know it even had. I remember there's a, if I remember looking through here, there's something about SRAM in here too. Which would bring the question, how could one access that? But anyway, that's all I saw for as far as the dump of the ROM. Now, there was also another file that he's able to download, and this is the product tool apparently. And it brings up this right when you start it out. Now, I haven't figured out how to use this correctly yet, but apparently it wants you to identify the USB port, DRM file, and the firmware. But if anybody's curious on what type of firmware or what version of it, is also it has it labeled right here. And apparently with this tool you're able to upgrade it or flash your device or recover your firmware. So if anybody's wondering about that, this is one step closer to able to load up your own files up there or run something homebrew on the system itself, besides hacked ROMs that I showed you in many of my other videos. But thank you, and thank you for watching. And make sure to subscribe, watch my other videos, and to like and thumbs up this video. Oh, I may be gone for a while from making videos, but that doesn't stop you from watching my other videos on this topic. Watch back for the channel for any new videos. I might be gone for now, but it doesn't stop me from uploading videos on the go. Like if I had a video on my phone or something like that, I'd just upload it, and you guys will see new videos hopefully. But until then, enjoy the videos I have on my channel. There's several, I don't know how many videos I made so far, but there's several videos on YouTube, on my YouTube channel now you can watch. I'm probably gonna have a new playlist too, where that way you can watch other people's videos, including mine, on the topic of the PsVita clone or the hacking of the PsVita, which I'm gonna make into a new playlist itself, like the hacking of the PsVita. because hacking and modding is two separate things. Hacking something is more software based, modding is more hardware based. Modifying like the hardware is a lot easier than it is to do the software in most parts. So keep that in mind too, if you guys are wondering about that. Till next time, see you in the next video.